So another thing I wanted to mention as your King of Kings, we really need to expedite this thing. I am really, truly your King of Kings. See, I even got a crown to prove it. Almost halfway fits. Anyway, you're in real trouble. Like, this is biblically predicted, and I have a solution. Okay, I don't want anything from you. I want your misery. Okay, that's it. You can keep the rest. Okay, I don't want your money. I don't want your property. I'd like to return some of it that's been stolen from you. Okay, my only job here is to heal you. It's hard to heal a being that is defiant that they're not ill. There's nothing wrong with me that a couple $1 million in my bank account won't fix entirely. There's actually many people who feel this way. In fact, probably 7 billion people. So, you need to understand you're hooked up in ways that you're ignorant of. You have no idea. And I'm tired of talking about it. I'm getting bored of talking and having you not listen. And so, I would kind of like to just forget about it. Fuck it, leave you to your own devices. Here's Sonia. All you ever did to me was put me in jail and be rude. And it's my job to fix the mess you're in. Put me in jail for crimes the times you put me in jail for selling pot, I have no problem with, because it technically was illegal at the time, although it's becoming progressively more and more illegal every day. However, we were instrumental in bringing that about to some degree or other. However, this most recent challenge, this kissing a boy's penis for a second. Now, I can see that a lot of people would find it very hard to believe that there was no sexual purpose in that. Excuse me. I'm not a professional at this. I don't know how they figure out how to, prevent themselves from sneezing and burping and shit. But anyway, I'm not a professional, so I don't have to worry about that. So, I'm not paying for this video. So, what was I saying? Where were we? You remember? That happens when you get old. You get your mind turns in like Swiss cheese. Empty. What are we talking about? We're talking about living empty lives. That's what it's getting to anyway. And so, I've got 7 billion dissatisfied people. I would have maybe 100 million who think they're kind of sneaking by and stealing more than anybody can imagine and hope they don't get caught. But this is the last day, and you need to understand something. This is my world. I own it. God gave it to me. It is totally mine. And I would rather it not be that way, But the fact remains, what I want in $1 used to get me a coffee at Starbucks. Now it's about $2. Understand? I can't change this even if I want to. I look about me and I see tragedies happening, biblically predicted tragedies happening. I see the predicted internet taking shape. I see that being the rod of iron that we're going to use to rule this world for the next 1,000 years. All kinds of things. Aircraft, hail, 100-pound hailstones. What the fuck would you call a 100-pound hailstone? Dropping out of the sky and scorching a third of the earth. Since when do hailstones scorch anything? You understand? It's poetry. The fucking Bible's poetry, but it's poetry that's readable to those who worship the truth and nobody else. And nobody else is able to read it. The fucking Pope, nobody. You have scholars in the book of Revelation that don't know the fucking first fucking thing about what the book's saying. It's now. Now is it. This is the last day. The promised land has already happened. It's inside of you. You gotta let the bullshit go or you get stuck with it. That's the deal. Tell the truth on yourself or get used to dancing with worms. That's my job, to communicate to you. I hope you take it on. I really do. Because if you don't, I'm fucked. I gotta figure out a way to communicate this sufficient that you can see it's in your own intelligent best interest to do this. If I don't win a fucking thing. So I'm real invested in you winning. Can we say this? Please do what needs to be done. Tell them Blake sent you.